John O'Brien doing a little show and tell at the Watertown, Wisconsin Seed Extreme Research and Educational Blocks. This is my life's work and me giving a contribution back to the industry and all those people that have helped me along the way. There's numerous forages that'll be grown out here that might be released to the public in a year or two from now. There's a number of different blocks that are 20 foot wide. They're 70 foot long here, and again, they're going to be extended a little bit. These will all be 100 foot long to also match up the 100 foot long blocks on that side. Here's my food for thought for you guys. Everybody knows what they like about a forage, but for me as a researcher, I look at things differently. I look at consistency. I look at how any forage can handle different weather extremes, whether it be excess moisture and flooding, excess extended periods of drought. I always am looking at what's wrong with any forages as much, if not more, than what's right about it. What's right is easy and you can manage it, but what's wrong is what's a challenge. And I'm in a world with my influences dating back to the early 1990s and the Land Stewardship Project, manage intensive grazing projects, where we're always trying to weatherproof our fields, our paddocks, our plots. Most of you guys have limited resources, limited acreages, and so that's where we do this kind of research with that in mind, that it's like we need to have the ability to stockpile forages. We want to have the ability to plant a diverse species and blends for the seasons, because in some areas of the Midwest you see some really extremes, with the snow events and cold, and as we get in the deep south, extended periods of drought and heat. And so we got to have that in mind. So when we're trying to release forages to the public, part of the challenge is being able to make it user friendly, to make it where no matter where you're at, that when you plant it, you have a higher chance of having success. And so it isn't about having just the forage that's the highest yielding forage out there if it's not consistent, if you're not getting a high amount of predictability that it's going to work for you no matter what your soil types and where you're at. And so as you're seeing a little tour here today, my little talking point that I really want to hammer through to everybody is it's all about biodiversity. It's all about not putting so many eggs in one basket. It's all about rotation, thinking ahead, not just planning for the now. It's about having a mindset where you all have your own unique situation, your own unique soils, your own unique property. Canned answers are short-sighted. What works for your buddy maybe isn't the best answer for you. So here's a little panoramic again of my research, public access. People can have tours whenever they want. I don't believe there's anything like this in the US, which is sad in a lot of different ways. But stay tuned. We'll keep creating content as always. A lot of crazy, interesting stuff that I'll be doing out here in 2025.